Hello race fans, welcome to California Raceway Video. Your host here, Mike Mosier, the Race Doctor, along with Jeff Christensen. Here we are, July 6, 1996, Bakersfield Speedway. On tap here tonight, the non-wing SCRA sprint cars, and of course the legends on tap here. We look for a lot of action out here tonight. In the pits, we've just captured the young man has been driving a Storm. He was last year's, Rookie of the Year, J.J. Yaley.
How you doing? Yeah, we were last year's Rookie of the Year, and or the opening season for SCRA, and last year we had a pretty decent year, and this year we're doing a lot better.
Well, that's real good. I understand that you had a pretty good mentor there with you being Ron Schumann's protege. How did that come to pass?
Ronnie used to drive for us quite a bit when we had midgets, and as soon as we got a sprint car, he kind of took us under his wing and helped us out a lot and kept us out of trouble. And you know, last year we had a pretty good season, and as soon as we started being a little bit too competitive with him, he kind of cut off with the help, but he's still a real good guy.
Kind of backed out a little bit, let you go out and find your own foot ground, but apparently you'd captured pretty good. I understand currently you're now in the top 10 in points, but you've had a rough last month here since June 1st coming in here now to July 6th. What's been going on with you, Jay?
Pretty good. You know, we've won 4 races so far this year, and we've had a lot of top 10s. Last month, it's just, you know, real bad month for us. We got into some little crashes, and you know, one top 10 finish isn't very good with as good a group of guys as you've got here in SCRA. But you know, the month's over and July's starting, and we're hoping on turning things around.
Excellent. Well, you've always done real well here at Bakersfield Speedway. I know you're a favorite out here with the Bakersfield fans. Noting you have a couple of orange number 7s here now. Do you have a prime car with a backup? Is that what we got going here tonight?
Yeah, we have 2 identical cars, and tonight we are going to run our newest car. It's a month old, and we haven't run it yet, and it's got, you know, a little bit stronger motor. Everything's real fresh, and we're hoping it's going to come through for us tonight.
What chassis is that?
This is a Jack Rich race car. It's built in Phoenix, and they're the only 2 in SCRA. And Jack Rich has been building cars for quite a long time, and right now he's coming back into sprint car racing, and he built a heck of a race car.
So you run on alcohol, methanol. You got about what, a 22-gallon fuel cell and about 700 horses?
Yeah, these are the little bit smaller tanks than everyone else runs. They hold 27 gallons, and the motor we're running tonight, it's you know, it's about 750 horsepower. It's a pretty decent motor. You know, a lot of guys out here have real strong, high horsepower motors, and the car we've been running, the motor's getting kind of worn out on it, and just making it a little bit too hard to keep up.
And what do you weigh in on your cars? Not yourself, of course, but the car.
The car's pretty light. It weighs in right about 1350, you know.
Oh, boy.
The car's just a little bit heavier because we run full side panels on the car. You know, we wanted a car that looks real nice, you know, besides just the hood and the tail tank and the door.
So you're saying that you're maybe a little heavier than some of the other ones?
Yeah, you know, a lot of guys spend a lot of time putting lighter bolts and titanium and that sort of thing on a race car, and you know, you get into where you're banging wheels with someone, and you know, just like sprint car racing is a contact sport, you don't want stuff bending just because you got too light of equipment.
That's exactly right. Your limit here apparently on your engine horsepower or your weight, there's no rule whatsoever, I guess, but what do you have on far as carburation and tires? What kind of ruling are you there?
We're on a Hoosier spec tire. You can either run an MC1 or a 2, and the left rears, you know, everyone's got to run the same tire. The carburation, you know, everyone's running injection, 410 cubic inch motors, and you know, everyone's pretty even on everything. Pretty
even all the way around. And then, of course, you have a tire patch size that's on the right rear that you have to stick to.
Yeah, we have to run 18 wide wheels on the right rear and 14 wides on the left rear, and you can go narrower, but you can't go no wider.
Unbelievable. And do you do your own chassis setup, JJ, or you have somebody else that does your chassis work?
No, me and my dad do all our own chassis work. We do all of our own motors. We do everything we possibly can. You know, racing's a real expensive sport, and we're just a family-run deal. You know, a lot of these guys have a lot of money, and they send their stuff out to get done, but you know, that's how we afford to race, is we do it ourselves.
And where do you make your home at?
We're from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. That's why we caught you over at Manzanita there on that half-mile skidding and slipping. That was a beautiful evening over there. Enjoyed the heck out of that. Any special setups that you do from, say, Manzanita, the half-mile track, coming down here to the High Bank 1/3 mile?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, the racetrack here is going to be a little bit more tackier than it is at Manzanita. You know, it's real hot weather over there, and it's hard to keep the track real tacky as big as it is. Bakersfield always has real nice track surface, builds a little bit of a cushion, and you know, you got to keep the car just a little bit looser and stay out of trouble.
Excellent. I tell you what, folks, have been here in the pits visiting with J.J. Yaley out of Phoenix, Arizona. J.J., wish you the best of luck. Go out and kick some booty.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you very much. We can pan back and look at one of the cars they have stationed here next to their car hauler, if you will. Del Mar Wire and Products, Jack Rich Race Cars, Specialty Machine, Axtel Cams. Trackside with Rod Anderson. Rod, how you doing?
Real good.
Good, nice to have you here. This is the Legend Cars. You were the winner here last April, coming out here spanking some booty. I know you got a couple cars parked under your awning here, twin-looking cars, if you will. One number 12 that you're piloting here tonight. Who's driving the number 20?
Well, if Brian Stewart shows up, he'll drive it. Basically, I brought it for a spare car because I'm running up in the top in points, and you can't really afford to throw a race away.
Top in points. So you're the current points leader. You won the last main event here that we had, just so you must be the dominant force. 3 divisions now with the Legends. You got the Masters, that's the 40 and over. You got the Pros and the Semi-Pros. How's the Semi-Pro and the Pros differentiate?
Well, they're just the rookie guys, so it gives them a place to run because, especially like on the pavement, even on the dirt, I mean, we'll lap some of the semi-pro guys probably 4 or 5 times in a 25-lap main, and it's a little bit scary being out there with the cars, such a great difference in speed.
And of course, all the cars identical, so that would just prove that seat time does pay off when you're able to lap these guys 4 times and running the same car, basically.
Well, that's right, and there is no substitute for seat time, and we've had professional drivers get in these cars, and Robbie Gordon, Ivan Stewart, and numerous other ones, Paul Newman, a lot of guys that are, they're serious race car drivers, and they get in these cars, and they're the hardest car they ever driven. I mean, that's what they say. That's the hardest car I ever drove.
I'll be darned. Powered by a motorcycle, 1,200 cc's, your weight rule 1,100, 1,150 pounds, wet without a driver. You got the spec motorcycle transmission. What do you got for a rear end?
It's a Toyota rear end, and that's also spec. All you can do is do gear changes on that.
And what are those? Is that like a quick change gear, or do you it's a drop-in pumpkin style?
Yeah, drop-in pumpkin, just like a 9-inch Ford or something like that.
Oh, I'll be darned. Okay, and you do lock the rear ends up?
Yeah, what it is, they sell spools, or you can just weld the spiders together, but it has to be locked.
Right, okay, that makes sense. Are you allowed to run differential brake positions or a bias brake?
Yes, you are allowed to run brake bias. I don't do it myself personally. I just think you can adjust these brakes up and make them so where they work right for you, and I don't see a reason to spend that extra money, but a lot of guys do.
Rod, how long you been running these here Legend cars?
I ran about 2 years right now.
And what'd you have prior to that in experience with automobile racing?
Well, just go-karts, and I did a lot of help with the off-road deals and super truck teams. I was a mechanic on there, IndyCar stuff way back in '80. Went to a bunch of the Indy 500s with Roger Mears, all the races that he ran in IndyCar, I pitted for him, and basically just that kind of a background. I've been in racing ever since I was
Little guy,
yeah, so it's just kind of one of those deals.
Well, I tell you what, definitely rubbing elbows with a lot of the big names that you just ran through there, and that's paid off because you are the man to beat here tonight. How'd you do last night? I understand last night you were running in, what was it, El Cajon?
No, it was Orange Show Speedway on the pavement, and we ran second. We had a pretty good night, but could have been better, but we'll take second. We learned last year we lost the championship by 1 point by making stupid mistakes, trying to pass somebody in the last turn of the last lap, and when you hit the wall in the last turn and you don't make it across the line, you don't get any points, and that really made me look back on last year and maybe gave you a different attitude this year. I mean, I'll go ahead and run second this year and take home the points.
Be there when a checkered flag drops or it's all for naught. Now, I understand that you got a lot of differences in a lot of race cars going from asphalt to dirt. Do you, like, say, when you go to the asphalt, do these cars, you add a sway bar to it, or do you do anything different at all?
No, you can't do anything like that, but, springs and your caster and camber stuff, you play with that, and your wheelbases a little bit. But basically, the biggest thing is the springs. You just soften her up a little bit to come here, and you don't have to be so close on the dirt. It's more of a feel and driver deal here in the dirt. But on the pavement, the car's got to be, it's got to be tits on, or else you're going to smash it.
Exactly right. I like that terminology. Tits on, mama, or you ain't going to have it right. So that's good. We'll look forward to you out there in the winner's circle. Rod Anderson out of the Legends. Pleased talking to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, we can pan back and look at this beautiful car here. Kern Fabrication, American Racing Wheels, BF Goodrich, Carrera, supplied. Griffin, the gas man out of Snow City, New Mexico. It's the clock with Dave. With a time of 12:125. New track record. And lights out, we're looking for the green. We go green. McNovich first into turn 1, off turn 2, your leader. The number 95 car currently running second, Keith Williams. Keith Williamson running second. Is the number 37 car of Kerry Foz. Foz looks underneath the number 95 car, Williamson. And currently on the bubble in that 4th place qualifier is the number 98 car of Fern Sweeney. And Sweeney gets a love tap from the gasman, Griffin. Top 4 go to the main. Richard Griffin with a muscle move, trying to go underneath, out of turn 2. Vern Sweeney opens the door, Richard Griffin again, turn 2. And the gas man could put the mustard on the doggy. Meanwhile, your leader checked out, looking good, going into turn 3. Bobby McNovich, a 20-car length advantage over the number 95 of Keith Williamson. Richard Griffin tries a high side, turn 2. Picks up the white flag. A challenge from the number 37 car, Kerry Foz. And here comes the gas man, Richard Griffin, out of turn 2. He makes the move up to a transfer position. Your winner, Bobby McNovich. Keith Williamson, second. The 37 car finish up third, Kerry Foz, and then the 50 car of Richard Griffin, who the gas man tried it 4 times in turn 2 and finally pulled the trigger, and he goes up to a qualifying position. The top 4 go to the main event. RPM starting to build now. Scott sets the pace out of 4. We go green. The number 16 car first into turn 1, off turn 2, your leader, Tom Ball. Oh, Ball sticks it deep into turn 3. Running second, the number 45 car. Corey Cruzman starting to reel your leader in, Tom Ball. Back to third is John Scott. And currently fourth is Ryan Schumann. Schumann on the bubble right now. Top 4 will go to the main. Behind Schumann is Steve Osling. Osling will have to go up 1 position if he's going to go to the main, otherwise he'll have to go to a semi. Corey Cruzman, your leader, now by 6 car lengths over Tom Ball. Cruzman, Ball, and John Scott. Scott with a muscle move underneath the ball, out of turn 4, side by side into turn 1. You can see the sparks flying off that left brake rotor from John Scott as as Schumann sits back and watches those two in front of him. Schumann in that 4th position. Corey Kruzman, and now a good 15 car lengths advantage over the 2nd place car, Tom Ball. White flag, one more time to go. Well, I tell you, Tom Ball had set a good time earlier. Currently running 2nd, holding down John Scott and Ronnie Schumann. But your winner, the 45 car, Corey Kruzman, all 2nd, Scott 3rd, and the Flying Shoe Ron Schumann 4th. Osling finishes 5th. Big hand for your winner, Corey Kruzman. Oh boy!
Hold on there, right as you pass.
Corey Kruzman wins in Paris Thursday night. Then he goes to starter indicating to the drivers that we're ready to lock and load. Lights will go out. We'll look for the 10-lap start in turn 4. Troy Newsom sets the pace. We go green. Oh. Newsom, your leader, cross running 2nd. Cars real tight as they come off turn 4. And the number 3 car currently running 3rd and now up to 2nd. Rip Williams up to 2nd. Troy Newsom, your leader. J.J. Yaley up to 3rd. Williams takes a look at him going into turn 3. Newsom opens the door, and here comes Rip Williams, your leader. Rip Williams, your leader, followed by Newsom, then J.J. Yaley, and then number 99 of Dale Cross. Cross makes contact. Oh, look out, mama. Oh, rollover out of turn 4. The yellow number 8 of Ricky Gaunt pays the price. Oh, mama. Go red on the track.
You could tell in the warm-up lap who was going to do that.
Involved there was the number 99, or on the car, the blue 9 of Dale Cross. He had made contact with Troy Klein. Ricky Gaunt, the black number 3, your leader out front, Rip Williams, followed by Troy Newsom, J.J. Yaley. We're going to give him one more time around, try to get Troy Klein in lineup. If not where he is now, possibly up a little further. They're going to say no, right where you are. The 13 car also in a transfer position, Spencer Graft out of Templeton, California. Lights out, we'll look for the restart in the back chute, where Rip Williams sets the pace. We go green. Underneath Newsom coming off turn 4 into turn 3. J.J. Yaley sticks it in deep. Newsom tries to drop down on him and can't find it. Here comes Troy Klein. Klein up to 4th. Oh boy, he does it in quick style. 4 down and 6 to go. To go. Rip Williams followed by J.J. Yaley, Newsom and Troy Klein, your 4 top runners at this point. Your leader coming off turn 4. High in the wall, the number 13 car made no contact, but got real close. That's Spencer Graff. White flag one more time around Rip Williams. Yaley starting to reel him in, but not enough time left as your winner comes off turn 4. Rip Williams, J.J. Yaley second, Troy Newsom third, and fourth goes to the number 11 of Troy Klein. Oh boy, Klein come out in a big way, and he'll go to the main event along with, of course, your winner Rip Williams, J.J. Yaley, and Troy Newsom. All right, keep your powder dry, Mama. We're getting ready for round 4 qualifier. Alexander will set the pace. Next to him, the 33 of Jerry Meyer. RPM Bills, we go green. Oh, Jerry Meyer sticks it deep into turn 1 as Alexander got sideways, and off turn 2, Myers, your leader, followed by Alexander. The number 77 car running third, Mike English, takes a look underneath Alexander off turn 2, but couldn't put the mustard on the doggy. Real battle running for fourth right now with the 15 car of Richard Harvey Jr. Oh, wheel stand out of turn 2. Mike Kirby running fifth right now, needs to move up one more spot. In front of him, the number 15 of Richard Harvey Jr. Steve Alexander makes contact with the number 77 of Mike English. Oh boy, lots of contact out there right now. The gladiators of the arena spanking some booty. Slicing and dicing out of turn 2. Meanwhile, your leader down and the main chute, the number 33 car. Jerry Myers with a good 8-car lengths advantage now. Oh, look out, turn 2. The 19 car, Rodney Argo, came up and made contact. We go yellow. That is the number 19 car of Rodney Argo. He had come up and made contact on the back bumper of Mike Kirby. Kirby was able to hang on to the run off of the corner, but Argo lost it and spins out. We'll go yellow for him. We go green. Steve Alexander second, but here comes Mike Kirby. Kirby moves up to third. Kirby with the muscle move going into turn 1, made that transition. Now up to third, but look out, Alexander looks underneath Myers. Alexander starting to reel your leader in out of turn 2. He takes a pop shot at him, but couldn't hold the sight set on the backside. He's trying to shake a little laundry on. Oh, look out, mama. White flag coming out this time around to Jerry Myers. Steve Alexander running fourth. But here comes your winner, Jerry Myers. The 77 car, Mike English second. Jerry Myers first, Mike English second, Mike Kirby third, and Steve Alexander fourth. Those will all go to the main event. And that's the second heat race win of the year for the 33 car, Jerry Meyer. The number 57 car. As we're looking for their no green, we stay yellow. The number 12 car, outside front row, current points leader and winner of the last main event we had here in April, that driver Rod Anderson rather, out of Riverside. Slow rolling start. We're looking for the green out of 4. We go green. And Ron Anderson off turn 2, your leader. Harry Neville running second. This is the Pro Division. The number 22 car, Steve Thatcher, out of Huntington Beach, running third. Number 43 car, that is Mike Cass out of Sun City, and he makes a pass out of turn 2. He's now up to 4th. And in the 09 car, that is Tim Williams out of Quartz Hill. But look at Rod Anderson, sticks it deep into turn 3, gets sideways off of 4. Tim Williams loses a handle on it. He gets refired. We stay green. In the 52 car, that is Mike Furlong out of Northridge. And Furlong goes down another position to the 22 car of Steve Thatcher. Rod Anderson, your leader to the number 12. Harry Neville, second in the 15 car. Mike Cass in green front end. That's the 43 car, currently running third. A white flag goes out to Ron Anderson. Harry Neville second, Mike Cass third, and the 52 car Mike Furlong out of Northridge, your 4th and final qualifier. The number 12, Rod Anderson, current points leader, wins round 1 qualifier.
I wonder what happened.
Followed by the number 15 of Harry Neville. We'll be looking for the green out of turn 4. Also in the lineup, the number 60 of Ed Hathaway, the white 60 from Castaic. We go green. And the 76 car of Jay Shearer out of Riverside. The 42 car, your leader off turn 2, Steve Dyer. But look out, we stay on the yellow. I think we missed the even start. Lights out, we'll look for the green now. Out of 4, we go green. The number 50, Lee Bulin, off turn 2, your leader, followed by the number 84, Ron Bennett, running second. The 42 car, Steve Dyer, third. And here comes, oh, look out, the number 63 of Jim Knighton. Knighton up to 4th, running 5th is the 76 of Jay Shearer. And Shearer tries to make a muscle move underneath of Jim Knighton, but couldn't hold the mustard on the doggy. This is an NP for sure, Buckwheat. Golly, what was that? That's some bad exhaust out there, I'm telling you. Year leader off turn 4, still the 50th, Lee Bulin. The number 84 running second, Rod Bennett. Then you pick up the 42, Steve Dyer. And the 76 car now up to 4th. Spanking some booty, that's Jay Shearer. looking at lap traffic as he gets up underneath the number 60 car cleanly into turn 3. That's Ed Hathaway, goes down a lap. And the 76 car of Jay Shearer now up to 3rd. He's on the move. White flag out, one more time to go. Turn 3, coming out of turn 4, the number 50 of Lee Buellin, Lake Elsinore. Finishing up second is the number 42 of Steve Dyer, number 76 third, Jay Shearer, and a fourth and final qualifier, a rookie in the 84 car, Rod Bennett out of Lancaster. Oh boy. 50 car definitely spanking some booty out of Lake Elsinore, Lee Buellin.
Oh, that's all right. No big deal.
And then the number 30 of Gary Sherrill out of Temecula. Lights out. We're looking for the green. We go green. Look out. Here comes the mystery man, the 97.1 car. Into turn 1. Off turn 2. Your leader. Gillier out of Temecula, running second. Battle for 3rd off turn 2. The number 13 car takes a hold of the Gary Sherrill out of Temecula also. Watch the teal car. And Bobby Graham makes the pass in the 76 car. Now up to 3rd, putting Gary Sherrill down to 4th. Oh, turn 4. Oh, boy. The number 1 car. Oh, look at the damage on the right front of the 37 car.
Look at that tire.
Lynn Richardson snaps the right front axle on the yellow 37 car, involved in that accident as the number 1 car lost the handle into turn 4. Luke Langier, and all of a sudden behind him, all of the action took place. Lynn Richardson. We go green. Brian Barron opens the door. Look out, mama. And the 76 car. Bobby Graham almost took a look underneath him, but didn't have the horsepower. Barron opens the door, and Graham off underneath the turn 2-4. Side by side into turn 1. Graham down low. Barron up high. Oh, Graham picks up the inside berm, and Barron picked up the marbles, and Barron takes the lead back. Graham back to second. Gary Sherrill running 3rd. And then the number 1, Luke Langier. Langier high up into turn 2, mama. Oh, how did he stay off the wall? Flag action, one more time to go. Out of turn 2, ho! 4 corners, Graham comes underneath and pulls off the victory. Brian Barron second. Gary Sherrill 3rd. And the number 1, Luke Langier 4th as he spins into turn 4. Mike Cass sticks it deep into turn 1. Rod Anderson coming to him hard on the outside, but Cass is your leader. Anderson second. And Mike Furlong 3rd. Cass opens the door. Anderson has a lot of power coming on the backside of him into that 52 car. Mike Furlong. Furlong sticks it up high, gets caught up in the marbles. Look out, mama. Causes a 15 car. Harry Neville to drop down low. Mike Cass still your leader. White flag this time around. Cass, Anderson, Furlong, and Neville. Here comes your winner off turn 4. Schumann, your current points leader, outside rear row, your fast qualifier here tonight. This ought to be a smoker. English sets the pace. Lights out. We're looking for the green. We go green. Mike English first into turn 1. Off turn 2, your leader. Oh. Turn 2. And Griffin up lame in a 180 spin. Troy Klein and Richard Griffin had locked horns coming into 2, and Griffin spins and loses it and comes up lame in a 180 spin out. Lights are turned out. Mike English will set the pace along with Corey Kruzman. We go green. Kruzman off turn 2, your leader. Mike English second. Kerry Foss third. J.J. Yalley fourth. Mike Kirby fifth. Ron the Fine Shoe Schumann is in. Richard Griffin and Troy Klein in that order. On the back chute, past Ron Schumann for 6th. White flag coming out this time to Corey Kruzman. Mike English runs 2nd. Kerry Foss 3rd. J.J. Yelley 4th. Mike Kirby 5th. Then you pick up Richard Griffin, Ron Schumann, and Troy Klein. But here comes your winner off turn 4, Corey Kruzman. Mike English 2nd. 3rd goes Kerry Foss, and 4th J.J. Yaley.
He passed a couple guys, man, while he was racing. He did a pretty good job.
Oh, boy. Corey Kruzman, why don't you come on over here if you would so we can get a clear shot through the fence line with the television cameras. Corey Kruzman, spanking booty here tonight. New track record, 1:15.93 to Corey Kruzman. 3rd track record falls. Corey, my man, how you doing, bud?
Real good, real good.
I tell you what, you ran a great race. What did that track feel like from qualifying until all of a sudden here into the dash?
Well, we went out and qualified. We were one of the first couple cars. It was a little greasy, but it's tightening up. It's kind of a one groover, but we're starting up front, so that's where we need to start when it's a one-lane track.
I tell you, the car checked out. It looked really well. You had a lot of action coming up the backside, but this Ventura car was spanking booty.
Well, you know, Harlan's been working real hard. We won Thursday night at Paris, and we just want to keep it up front. We're changing our luck. We ran 5th last night at Terre Haute, and we'd like to take a win home tonight.
Well, it's great to have you guys go all the way back to Terre Haute, Indiana, run that USAC Silver Crown dirt race, finishing up 5th, and all of a sudden you picked up a great race over in Paris, and here you are tonight. Anything will be changing in your setup for the main event?
We'll talk about that later.
No trade secrets. Let's get a photo here with our presentation. How about a big hand for Corey Kruzman? And 4 goes to the main. Well, currently 15 on the track, still missing 1 car. Lights out, we're looking for the green. We go green. Rodney Argo, first into turn 1. Oh, look out down the main chute. Cars wrapped up on top of each other. That's the 13 car of Spencer Graff, the 121 of Michael Smith. And it looks like it may be the 97 car of Steve Vennard. Well, let's talk a little bit about Wags Bucks while we got the ambulance down here checking the driver out. I'll give you an update as soon as I can.
Oh, yeah?
And also, of course, all that stuff that makes racing possible for, of course, the drivers and car owners, but also the association, in this case, SCRA. And we want to say special thanks to the sponsors of SCRA. That is Hoosier Racing Tire, JE Piston, sponsors of the Passing Masters Dash and the PMD Season Points Championship. Duralite Wheels, sponsor of the Fast Qualifier Award, along with MPD Products, KSE Products, Sway Away Torsion Bars, Barnes Oil Systems, FBI Fuel Systems, and Willwood Engineering. This comes to us out of Mentone, California. As we turn the lights out, we'll be looking for the green out of turn 4. One last car trying to get up there in that position. And he does slide in there. We'll stay yellow, though, to confirm that. Second row inside the yellow, number 12 is Steve Ostling out of Cerritos, California. Nick. I do not see Ricky Gaunt's car. He may have had some bad damage on that. The number 8 car will not make this run. Keep in mind, this will be a 12-lap semi. Top 4 go to the main. All those are retired for the evening. Go green. Rodney Argo first into turn 1. Off turn 2, your leader. Followed by the number 12 of Steve Ostling. Ostling backs it in. Oh, slide job coming out of turn 4. The number 57 car of Ron DiDonato. We go yellow with cars piled up in turn 3. Oh, Ron DiDonato comes from that 6th position and slid up there. Rodney Argo sets the pace. We go green. Steve Ostling with a muscle move out of turn 2, or 4 rather. He's your leader. Rodney Argo back to 2nd. Ostling followed by Argo. And then the number 26 car, Scotty Burns, currently 3rd on the track. lane as Dale Cross falls off the pace and goes off the track. Rodney Argo up front and gets underneath Gosling out of turn 4. So Argo now back up front, Yulita followed by Gosling. And then Scotty Burns runs third. And currently fourth right now is the 57 car of Ron DiDonato. DiDonato underneath of, oh boy, DiDonato with a nice muscle move up to third now as he got underneath of Scotty Burns. And here comes the number 98 of Vern Sweeney also knocking on the door. Side by side into turn 3. Argo, DiDonato, top 3 runners. Scotty Burns running fourth on the bubble with the 98 car bearing down on his backside. Vern Sweeney. Burns back to fourth. Ron DiDonato, oh boy. Ron DiDonato making a whale of a move off turn 4. He's up to third now. Rodney Argo back to third. Steve Gosling sticks it deep into turn 3 and picks up the white flag off 4. Ron DiDonato running second. Rodney Argo third. And here's your winner, Steve Gosling. Ron DiDonato. And Rodney Argo third. And a photo finish for fourth. But there's your winner, Steve Gosling. Ron DiDonato second, Rodney Argo third. And boy, a photo finish for that fourth and final position. I'll try to pick that up for you. Next to him, the number 1, Luke Langelier. Then you pick up the 37 car. He broke his front suspension earlier. Out here again, Lynn Richardson. Lights out, looking for the green out of 4. RPM Bills, Rod Anderson puts the hammer down. We go green. Rod Anderson, your leader off turn 2, followed by Mike Cass. A battle for third on the high side, the number 52 car. Furlong down low, the 15 car Martin Nabel. Nabel settles in for a third, but here comes Furlong on the high side. Furlong bobbles, Nabel goes up to third. Nabel bobbles at the number 76 car. Oh boy, was he a powerhouse. Bobby Graham now running third. Followed by Cass. Graham. Fourth is Navell. There we go. Yellow on the track for a spin out in turn 4, the number 50 car. Lee Bueller out of Masters Group. Followed by Mike Cass. And then Bobby Graham. Oh, we go green. Bobby Graham on the high side of Mike Cass, side by side into turn 3. Rod Anderson with a lot of heat on his backside between Cass and Bobby Graham. And Cass touches the back bumper of the number 12 car. And Graham up to second. Car sticks it deep into turn 3 on the high side. Rod Anderson down low, slides open the door. Mike Cass takes a look at him. Top 3 running away now, looking at lap traffic. Rod Anderson drops down low. Turn 1, Anderson, Graham, and Cass able to pull through it in an A-OK fashion. Turn 4 action, Mike Cass comes down low into Graham, and he's up to second. Front now, Mike Cass all over the back bumper, making contact with Anderson. Running fourth is the number 52 of Mike Furlong. And they go into turn 2, your leader. Rod Anderson, Mike Cass second. Bobby Graham third. Mike Furlong in the orange 52 car fourth. Jumping up high, getting out of the way of the 09 car, Jim Williams. And your pass into turn 3, the number 43 car, Mike Cass, your new leader. Rod Anderson running second. Up in lap traffic right now into turn 1. Rod Anderson gets right on his bumper, and of course the 76 car Bobby Graham also right there. Look out, action into turn 3. Your winner out of turn 4, the number 12 car, Rod them here. Do you like them? Let's do it. Yay! Oh! Oh, boy. Starter indicating to the lineup that we're going to lock and load. Everybody fasten your seat belts and put on your helmets. We're about to go green. The two kids in the third row down here, lock up your seat belt. Come on, guys, do what the rest of them are doing. Lights out now. Corey Kruzman sets the pace. Next to him, Mike English. RPM Bills, we go green. Look out, Mama. JJ Yelly hits the main chute wall. Straightens it back up. Everybody gathers it in, and okay. Yaley falling way off the pace. Gets hit in the backside, the back chute, a rollover. Oh, Mama, Ron Schumann hits the backside of JJ Yaley, who had fell off the pace after hitting the main chute wall. And hit him, and up and over he goes, and another car on the top side went over him. Schumann made contact with JJ Yaley when he hit the main chute wall, got sideways, came off too, and was off the pace. Schumann had nowhere to go as he did not realize Yaley was off the gas and hit him, got crossed up sideways, and that's where Scotty Burns came in, got a flip and a rollover, and also collected the number 21 of Bobby Magnovich. And we're looking down here right in the start-finish line where JJ Yaley is. He's looking at the left side of his chassis right now. And the word is from across the way, Scotty Burns is okay. The pole. Next to him, the 77 of Mike English. Inside, second row, the 37 Kerry Foz. And moving up into that position where JJ Yaley went away is the 50 car of Richard Griffin. Look out, Mama, lights out, we're about to go green. We go green. Corey Cruz with a great jump start. Sticks it into turn one, off turn two, your leader. Are we going to get one lap in? The 37 car running second right now. Kerry Foz. Foz looking strong here all evening. And running third is the number 4 car of Mike Kirby. Then you pick up the number 11 of Troy Klein. Klein back to 5th. And comes back to 4th as we speak. And we go yellow on the track. 2 cars involved in the back chute. The number 24 car involved of Troy Newsom. And the number 33 car also tangle horns and into the infield. Jerry Meyer. We go yellow for those two. We go green. Boy, high in the marbles is Richard Griffin and Mike Kirby. Kirby springboards off of turn 2. Corey Kruzman still your leader. A real battle brewing right now with that second position, the 37 car Kerry Foz and the 77 car Mike English. Foz hangs on to second. Kirby runs the high groove. Troy Klein down low. Rodney Argo sits back in that 6th position. Right behind him, Steve Osling. Corey Kruzman with a good 20 car lengths advantage over the 2nd place runner now, Mike English. Mike Kirby up 3rd. up high once again, running that cushion. English comes back to second, but Kirby trying to overhaul him on the high side. And Kirby off of turn 4 gets his front end into the lead position for second. And finally, no, he still hasn't got it. Oh, what a battle for second with double bites, Kirby and English. And Kirby finally makes the move up to second. Year leader off turn 4, Corey Cruzman now looking at lap traffic. First car he's going to look at is the number 95 car of Keith Williamson. Picking his way through lap traffic. Mike English running second. Mike Kirby second. Mike English third. And we go yellow on the track for our car stranded up in turn 4. I believe that's the number 11 car of Troy Klein. Come up lame in turn 4. But Cruzman had picked up a good 20 car length advantage over the second place runner, Mike Kirby. Mike, lights out, we're looking to go green. Corey Cruzman in the 45 car, your leader 12 laps down. We go green. A new track record. Cruzman on a cruise right now, leading this main event, 13 down this time by. Mike English and Richard Griffin now up to third, working the cushion. Mike Kirby right behind him, running fourth. Steve Osling definitely in a hunt. He is fifth right now. And Rip Williams right behind him, and then behind him is Ron DiDonato. Straightaway lead for Corey Cruzman. Richard Griffin up to second. Mike Kirby with a duel going into turn 3, running the high side. Griffin down low. Mike English down low, and Kirby makes the transition maybe, and he goes to third. Working on the inside of the 37 car, Kerry Foss. That fight for 5th place currently held by Foss, but Williams was working on the back bumper as they went into turn 3. And here comes Steve Osling going into turn 3. He makes the pass on Williams. Rip Williams goes back a position. Going into turn 1 as the second place car comes off turn 4. Richard Griffin, Mike Kirby running third. Mike English fourth. And the 37 car, Kerry Foss fifth. Foss bobbles into turn 2, and up comes Steve Osling. Osling now up to fifth. Turn 1. Griffin running second. Kirby. Mike English. Steve Osling. Sixth is Rip Williams. Fifth, Steve Osling. 25 down, 5 more to go. Fourth is a 77 car, Mike English. Third is Mike Kirby. Second is Richard Griffin, and your leader with a complete straightaway and a little more. Corey Kruzman on his way to a $1,700 bonus plus the main event purse. If he's able to pull this off, he'll pull the clean sweep, winning the heat, dash, and the 30-lap main event. White flag given to Kruzman as he got real loose out of turn 4. Gathered it back up, and here comes your winner off of turn 4. Corey Kruzman wins the clean sweep. Richard Griffin second. Mike English third. Steve Opsling fourth. What happened to Mike Kirby? I missed it. Your winner, a clean sweep, Corey Kruzman! Clean sweep money, Richard Griffin second. Mike English third. Steve Osling fourth. And Rip Williams fifth. The unofficial rundown. I missed when the number 4 car, Mike Kirby, was running second and third, went away. Oh, boy. That smell you smell out there is definitely brakes, as these guys getting heavy on the gas with a dry, slick track. And I see you, Bruce Campbell. See you next go around. All kinds of congratulations going down right now for your winner here, of course, Corey Kruzman. The most important one, of course, the lady there giving all the love and affection going down. Corey Kruzman, I tell you what, an excellent ride. Let's move up here toward your car just a little bit. We get the pictures. Corey, a class act. You pick up the clean sweep, an extra $1,700, winning the heat race, the dash, and the main. How do you feel, my man?
I feel great. I didn't feel real good coming in here.
Lots of love going down out here. Let me present you first off with the main event trophy. That's a small token of a great drive out here. But you were the class act. There is no way possible anybody could have touched you. You were out, you checked out, and went to the front.
Well, I know Harlan's going to yell at me because I ran over the berm about 50 times too many. And, you know, I'd like to thank all my fan club out there because they're great supporters. And hopefully we'll come back and do it again next Friday night.
Of course, we see that young lad there holding the sign that says, "Go Cruiser number 45. Do you know who that is?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Is that one of your rallies?
That's my stepbrother.
Yeah, stepbrother. What do you think about this monster here, huh? Yeah, number 1. Corey Kruzman, where do you go from here? You pick up an extra $1,700. What do you do next?
Go home and go to sleep.
How about a big hand for your main event winner here, Corey Kruzman? All right, folks, the curtain falls on another spectacular open-wheel race with the SCRA sprint cars. And our congratulations goes out to Corey Kruzman, making a clean sweep here tonight, winning the heat race, the trophy dash, and, of course, the 30-lap main event. Oh, boy, he checked out and never looked back. A wonderful car setup and a driver taking the main here tonight. Unbelievable. And, of course, Mike Cass spanking booty along with Rod Anderson in the Legend cars. Next Saturday night, we'll have the USAC midgets, TQ midgets, and the hobby stocks. So we look forward to all that action, of course, next Saturday night. The SCRA sprint cars will be on tap again September 7th. So put that one on your calendar. Until then, this is Mike Mosier, the Race Doctor, on behalf of California Raceway Video, my partner Jeff Christensen, saying good night to y'all, take care, and may God bless each and every one of you. And remember